Hello, my name is Drew Pickles and today I am going to Skibidi toilet. When I get to Skibidi toilet there will be a really long line of Generation Alpha kids who find this shit fucking hilarious. Zoomers who also either think it's hilarious or are too jaded to like it. Millennial internet boomers such as Drew Pickles the Dark who are wondering what the fuck this is. Hypocritical boomers who think this is the epitome of stupidity, even though they did something similar, only in real life with their own countries, as well as a couple Gen X who nobody notices, because that's usually the case. I will wait for what feels like the time it takes for people to shut the fuck up about US elections, but in all reality is some minuscule time measurement that doesn't make sense in real life but does in this Drew Pickles video before getting bored and raping the line like this is the first mainstream viral meme slash sad Drew Pickles the Dark had to look up. He feels like an old ass internet boomer now. For a moment he thought it was stupid as fuck, but then he stopped and thought, this is literally just out of goops. Early 4chan memes and shitposting for Generation Alpha. Then he was able to appreciate it a bit more. Plus its cool Gmod is still being used for memes 20 years later. And it also beats all that creepy Elsagate groomer bullshit infesting kids stuff. And it's ironically way more humorous than the retarded as TikTok trends of the past several years. Alright, he's gone on way too long. About what he thinks on the topic now. Bag that loss well. After that, I will step inside the bathroom and a head will pop out of the toilet and start singing like. Seeing a toilet, as well as an open mouth, will remind me of the times I use other members of the Barney Bunch, in particular Ronald McDonald, as a human toilet, which will cause my boner to grow harder than a diamond. On top of that, I will also conveniently need to take a piss and shit. So, I will proceed to unzip my pants and my mastodonic 300-mile-long cock will shoot out like an angry snake and start pissing all over the singing head like bag that loss well, and then I will pull down my pants and sit in the toilet and the singing head will go up my ass and continue singing like. This will of course remind me of a vibrator, and I will rub one out like a bag bag that loss well, and then I will take the swellest shit like the bag that loss well. After that I will get up and pull my pants back up, without cleaning my ass, of course, and the head will still be singing, so I will shove my cock down his throat and force him to give me a blowjob like bag that loss well. Next I will wait for the manager to step out of his office, which I suppose would be him stepping into the bathroom, but he will not show up. Being the curious little faggot I am, I will instead step outside. When I get outside, there will be a major battle between Skibidi toilets and cameramen. Seeing this surreal experience will remind me of the time I shoved some grass up my ass and got so stoned and had a fantasy of Matt Lander and Zac Efron giving each other Cleveland steamers like Zac Efron even still relevant. Drew Pickles the Dark couldn't care less about celebrities, so he has no idea blowing my load to my fantasy like bag that loss well. After snapping out of my fantasy I will remember the issue at hand, that being the war between the toilets and cameramen, so I will proceed to join in and fuck all of the cameramen like these are supposed to be the protagonists but wearing suits and having CCTV camera heads. They remind Drew Pickles the Dark of cloningers, so they deserve what they get. Bag that loss well. After that an army of Skibidi toilets will come over and try to kill me. Seeing a large amount of toilets will make me super fucking horny, but instead of fucking them I will proceed to use the toilets for their intended purpose like the and since it's impossible to take a shit without also simultaneously taking a piss I will proceed to do that as well like this shit bag that loss well. After all of the toilets are filled with my shit and piss I will proceed to jack off to the side like bag that loss well. Just then the manager, who is G-Man Skibidi Toilet, will step out of his office and yell, "What the fuck is going on out here?" I will say, "Hello, my name is Drew Pickles and I am just turning Skibidi Toilet into Swallow-D Toilet." Because he is the manager, he will become extremely pissed off and you might think he would call me a sick fuck. However, you would be incorrect, because he's literally a talking head in a toilet, so he will instead call me an outdated internet boomer meme. Because boomers hate being called boomer as an insult, this will piss me off greatly, and I will proceed to fuck the manager like the Drew Pickles meme is about 20 years old, but in internet age that's old, as fuck. This video will probably be hated, if some Skibidi Toilet fans find it. Although considering it's not as short, they probably won't make it 5 seconds in. If you are one watching this, know that the old Drew Pickles meme makes fun of literally anyone and anything, so it's not a personal attack. While it was never as popular as YouTube Dupes or other such things, its humor style was the Skibidi Toilet of millennials. Also, that goes for you to millennials. Stop bashing Skibidi Toilet. If you enjoyed YouTube Dupes or Speakonia videos, you are throwing stones in a glass house. Damn, this is so much fourth wall breaking this video. Drew Pickles the Dark doesn't even really like Skibidi Toilet. But come on, it's not a big deal. Anyway, that's enough personal rants. Drew Pickles the Dark got a new computer and Speakonia didn't work on it, so he made this week Balboca bag. That was well. Bag, that all sounds just drinking, shit eating, boner bursting, shitting and pissing in toilets and jacking off. I'll turn you gay swell. I think I will go do that right now.